Welcome to Pamela's Plant-Based Kitchen. Today is Sunday and it's meal prep day for me, and I'm going to be making some 30-minute sesame ginger noodles with vegetables. I found these wonderful brown rice noodles at the store. They're carried at any grocery store, and they come in little individual packets like this. So I'm using 2 of these packets. And the instructions say to cook it on the stove, but it's real easy to overcook. So what I have done is I put the 2 packets in this bowl. I covered it with some boiling hot water for about 3 minutes, let it sit in there and soak. And it's a little bit al dente, but that's good because we're going to put it in with the vegetables that we're cooking. So next I'm making the sauce that goes over the vegetables that we have. And I've already got a teaspoon of sesame seeds in there, 1 tablespoon of pure maple syrup, a teaspoon and a half of cornstarch for thickening, and I've used 1/4 cup of coconut aminos. Now you could use Bragg's or you could use tamari. It doesn't really matter. It's kind of a soy sauce flavor. I like to use Bragg's or coconut aminos because they're very, very healthy. And then it also uses a teaspoon of the toasted sesame oil. Now when I'm doing this sauce, I'm going to be grating in some fresh ginger. This is a ginger root right here. And I keep one in my freezer because I don't want it to go bad, and it grates really well frozen. You can see the little bits of the ginger coming in here. So we're going to have approximately a tablespoon of the fresh grated ginger. Oh, it smells so good. I love the little kick that ginger gives to the sauces and to the vegetables. It's also good if you put like a little knuckle worth in a cup of tea that you're making. It really has good health benefits for anti-inflammatory values, and I really like the flavor, the way that it tastes. So I'm shaking off the microplane, and as you can see, I've got my little sauce here. Now over here in the pan, we've already cooked some chickpeas, and the chickpeas were done in the Instapot here. I'm going to show you how we did the Instapot here. And just so easy to do. A bag of dried chickpeas was 99 cents at Harris Teeter, and I cooked it up in the pot, and it wanted me to use 4 cups. So it didn't use all of the bag. It was a very good value for the money. So I have some fresh broccoli bits. I have half of a yellow, you could use a red pepper as well. And I have 2 carrots that I have shredded and put in here. And then I've used 1.5 cups of red cabbage. And I've thinly sliced it and put it in here. Now I was dry stir frying this, which means instead of using oil, what I do is I have a pot over here of my homemade veggie broth. And as you can see, all the scraps that I have in the kitchen from my veggie, I put in the pot. I usually make a big pot every Sunday, so I have it to use. And this will help to stir fry this without using oil. So we're going to turn the heat back on for our stir fry. We have our vegetable stock in here, and the sauce also called for just a little bit of water, and instead of the water I put some veggie stock in just to make it a little bit more nutritious. Now I'm going to get a little spatula here, and I'm going to make sure I get all of those yummy sesame seeds here and get the whole sauce into the stir-fried veggies. And that's going to cook in, and it's going to thicken up. And so you can see that without adding the oil, yes, it did have a teaspoon of sesame oil in the sauce. Sesame oil just gave it a really good depth of flavor along with the seeds, but it wasn't very much. A teaspoon doesn't have a lot of calories in it. But if I had used a lot of oil to stir fry the veggies, then it would have soaked up a lot of calories, and we don't want to add unnecessary calories if we don't have to. And so now this is just going to cook up, and we're going to add the noodles right into this. So here is our 2 packs of our brown rice noodles that we have cooked, and they're al dente like I said.
I'm just going to separate them up, and we're going to put them in with the veggies and make sure that they soak up all of that yummy sauce and get mixed together with the veggies in the pan. And then this is really a one-pot meal. So we have beautiful red cabbage, fresh green pepper. I have a beautiful yellow pepper, or you could use a red. The chickpeas that we made in our Instapot, along with just a touch of garlic, the sesame seeds, and there's no onion in this. It's just a very simple dish. It comes together very quickly, and as soon as it gathers all of the sauce together, it's ready to serve. And I have rinsed a beautiful bunch of cilantro that's fresh, and that's just going to sprinkle over the top of our beautiful sesame and ginger noodle veggies. I hope that you will try this and you will enjoy it. Thank you for watching.